Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is Life Lessons card of the Seer. And when I was meditating on this card today, I was thinking, this is pretty similar to yesterday's card, except it wasn't life lessons. This is Three of Bows, fulfillment. But what really caught my attention while I was thinking about the card was, here you have two figures. And they both have their heads down, and the eyes are covered, right? And one hand's up and the other hand's down. So what does that mean? For me, it means that with the eyes being covered, they are not looking at what's ahead of them. Okay, they're looking. I want to say they're looking down. Okay. They're kind of in that meditative trance, just going about doing their business, doing their thing, right? And then, with one hand being up and the other hand being down, fulfillment, they're lifting you up, so to speak, okay? But with the seer, she wants you to be grounded with the earth, okay? And, I'm looking at that and I'm saying to myself, okay, this is major arcana. She's similar to the shaman, where she's got all of the elements at her disposal. Okay, and she does wear the cloak of wisdom, and draws on the wisdom of the world tree that is behind her. She has, like I said, she has all four of the elements at her disposal, and she uses those, to help nurture the soul. Okay, to help nurture what's going on. And the seer speaks in riddles, and if you listen intently, she's able to provide you a little wisdom for the journey that you're on. Now, the journey that you've been on lately, you had some creativity, you were attracting some stuff, but then there was a little bump in the road with the Seven of Arrows, insecurity, and the blasted oak. But you realized with that blasted oak that you needed to get back to the balance. And when you got that balance, you had the fulfillment. So the seer represents the insight and stillness from within. And the hooded man just dropped off, so you don't have to worry about contemplation or anything like that. But that insight and stillness from within goes hand in hand, okay, with that fulfillment card. All right, to understand that you did have that balance that came out, trying to keep the sun out for you too. When you got to that balance, you were looking within with stuff as well. Okay, were you balanced with yourself? Were you balanced with nature? Did you have a work-life balance, right? And the seer was trying to, is coming along at a point now saying, you know what, you found that balance, and you got a double meaning. You got the balance card and the balance and the fulfillment card, based on what she's wearing on her dress. And then, the similarities between the Three of Bows, fulfillment, and the seer. By looking at that insight and stillness from within, she does, have a little bit of that aspect of the hooded man. Okay, but she's drawing that to you. She's, the riddles that she's posing in these two cards, plus the balance card, it's all about, looking at life's journey and kind of having a little laugh. All right, but you have to, look at the idiosyncrasies that's going on in life too. She acts as a guide for the soul, and that's for the manifestation of creative and artistic work. She wants you to use that work in such a way that it's going to lead you to fulfillment. Fulfillment's ahead of it, right? But at the same time, she wants you to take that fulfillment that you have and use that creative work that you had here a week ago, that Ace of Bows, that spark of life, all right, and do something artistic with it. Put some action into it, and it's going to help fulfill you even more with that Three of Bows. She's the true inspiration, the seer is, for music or writing and to create change in the world. And once you find that balance, you can pretty much do whatever you want. All right, balance in work-life situation, emotional balance, psychological, spiritual, however you want to look at it. The seer wants you to focus on the seer wants you to focus on, just not the balance, but staying fulfilled. Staying fulfilled with what you're moving forward to. The blasted oak is a blessing, because what it did is, it broke you free from the constraints that, are holding you to the oak tree. Okay? And you may have put yourself there. Okay, with that 7 of arrows, insecurity. If you focus your power and let it flow, that seer is going to come through, and that seer is going to manifest that inner spirit, to help with joy, pleasure, tranquility, as well as bring joy and pleasure to others. The seer is going to be a guide for you. It's going to be a mentor, all right, as you're walking down your path. So, let that seer energy seep into your spirit today, with that 3 of bows fulfillment from yesterday, and, just move forward and, stay balanced with what you have out there. And just enjoy these life lessons cards of, being free of the constraints from the blasted oak, finding that balance, all right, and relying on that wisdom that the seer has for you. Listen to those riddles. So that's the card of the day, the Seer, out of the Wildwood Tarot deck. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. This is D for Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, stay safe, everybody.